No fellow gamers, in this video I'll be showing you tips and tricks on how to play Roblox Bedwars like I do. We'll be covering PvP skills, bow skills, building skills and more. Please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos I post. The first thing we're going to cover is PvP. Right, the most important thing of PvP is height advantage, and what I mean by that is placing your blocks like this, building up, jumping down and fighting the enemy. That always gives you the first hit and is an almost guaranteed kill. That's if you're not out. Some examples would be like this. So it looks better. Jump down, we get the first hit. How I usually build up is something like this. I run, I place a block, I jump on it, and then I just build up. When you're fighting another player, what you want to do is use your crosshair to aim at the person. It would be making no sense if you were to aim over here, because then the sword goes here and not here. It still does damage, but it's not as efficient as doing it like here. One other thing I like to do is use my bow for extra hits. Something like this. Boom. Boom. It doesn't do damage right now, but if you use your bow for extra hits, say that did, if he had iron armor, it would be like 8 damage or something. That damage is going to add up. Then all you need to do, height advantage. Boom, 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 boom. If you keep doing the height advantage thing, there's no doubt that you'll win. Do is I use shift lock, so control on my computer, and you have like a circle crosshair that has like edges or little cross edges to it. It gives you usually more range and stuff like that, so yeah, that's why sometimes you get called range hacks, but you're not range hacking, you're just using shift lock. With the bow it doesn't really make a difference. Sometimes you can use this technique where, if you block clutch, so like this, place a block under you when you're falling, so like that and like that. If you build over you and get yourself up there when they're least expecting it, you can always get the first hit. But do it at your own risk, because sometimes it doesn't work. Which is why I spawned myself balloons, because I didn't want to die. RIP. Another thing that I use sometimes for PvP is telepels. So like if you're fighting a player, say for example like this, and you're, well, instead of building up, just fighting the player, run away, telepel on them, and they least expect it, and you always get the first hits, and you usually get the kill. Okay, next, bow skills. Okay, what you really want to focus when you're using bow skills is predicting where the player is going to be by the time your arrow gets to them. So I'm just going to build a bridge real quick. Pearl to the diamond gem there. Okay, let's say a player was walking on that bridge. You have to use your bow to predict where they're gonna be by the time your arrow gets there. That's gonna be a lot easier if you just keep going into a custom match and memorizing the speed for the bow, so you can hit your shots more. Next up, building skills. Right. As I showed you before, this is like the first sort of PvP / building skill thing, was placing one block, jumping on it, and building up from it. It's a lot easier like that. Okay. The next thing I do is I usually, if a player is chasing me, right? Usually what I try and do is make sure there's a gap in a bridge, jump here, and when they're least expecting it, put a pillar here. Sometimes players know what they're doing, so they just jump around it, like this. Then all you gotta do is just build other ones. And then, say he was going this way, he didn't realize there was going to be a pillar, so he'll just jump into the pillar and into the void. Another thing I like to use is suffocation. Something like this. You build up. This usually occurs when your enemy is more stacked than you, as in outgear you. You gotta wait for them to try and build up to you. Then you gotta build over them. And so they're going to be placing blocks like this. Then all you need to do, once they get to here, they're going to try and... Once they get to here, they're going to try and build around. All you have to do is keep blocking them off. And then somehow... it's easier in third person. You just got to fill in the blocks there. And boom, they get suffocated. Another thing I like to use is protecting yourself from being bowed. Sometimes this doesn't work, but usually it does. You build up. If someone's trying to bow you off, what you do is you build layers so they can't, like this. So now they just keep hitting the blocks and not you. It would be easier in this situation to just pearl out. But this is saying that we don't have pearls. Block clutching can also be used for bed breaking. Something like this it would be. Okay, you put yourself like this. You put yourself in here, and if you see the bed, you just gotta be able to reach it, and you just break the bed like this. Anyways boys, that'll be it for today's video. Peace out.